Kids and caregivers, my name is Miss Lauren and I'm a music teacher who's brand new to YouTube. So this is just an introductory video where I'm going to tell you about the music classes that I will be uploading to YouTube. So if that sounds like something that interests you, please go ahead and subscribe so that you can start receiving those videos on your newsfeed. The classes that I'm going to offer are for ages 0 to 5. I will have 2 separate videos. One will be for infants and toddlers, the other will be for preschoolers. I will upload the infant and toddler video on the first Friday of each month and the preschool video on the second Friday of each month around 3 p.m. Here's a quick history about myself. I was a high school choir director for 3 years. I have been a private vocal coach for 6 years. A year and a half ago, I added an infant and toddler class to my studio. Then those kids got a little older, so now it's a combined ages 0 to 5. I honestly never expected that I would like teaching little kids. I was a secondary choral emphasis when I was getting my degree in music education, but I've just had a lot of random opportunities to teach younger kids, and every time I do, I absolutely love it. Plus, my voice studio is kindergarten to 12th grade. And now that I have children of my own, I've just really discovered that I love connecting with people of all ages musically. My children are 1 and 3, and I started my baby class when my daughter was just about to turn 2. And she absolutely loves it, and I love watching her explore music. The reason that I decided to start that class at my studio was because I noticed that even though my daughter was 1, and even before that, when she was an infant, I noticed right away that she responded to music just innately. She danced before she was able to walk. She sang before she was able to talk. She was matching pitch at a young age. Now, some of these things may simply be because her mom is a music teacher. I recognize that. No one told me that you could teach music to kids so young. So I started to do some research. I thought, is my daughter gifted, or can itty bitty children learn music? And maybe it's a little bit of both, but to my pleasant surprise, itty bitty kids can and should learn music. There is so much scientific research out there that proves that children who are exposed to music at a very young age, although, in fact, children who are exposed to music in the womb are very likely to be able to regulate their emotions at a young age and to be academically successful. And music at any age can lessen the effects of learning disabilities and medicate mental illness and strengthen your neural pathways, leading to academic success. Kids who are musically inclined, or are at the very least exposed to music on a regular basis from a young age, statistically do better in school and on the ACT, and overall have higher IQs. That said, I'm very passionate about bringing music education to others. And I know that there are a lot of people out there who can't even afford music lessons, or maybe you're a young mother and you're just having a really hard time getting out of the house with your newborn or infant. I've been there. I'm still there to an extent. I do not enjoy leaving the house unless it's absolutely necessary. And I remember when my daughter, she was my firstborn, I remember when she was an infant, I found it hard to leave the house for a multitude of reasons. And I remember feeling very lonely And motherhood can be that way sometimes. So I started finding opportunities to change that. And that is why I introduced the infant and toddler music class at my studio when my daughter was a month shy of 2. It was partially for her. It was partially for kids in the community. It was also for myself. I've always been passionate about teaching music, and to be able to do it with my daughter and now my son also by my side, and to have them directly benefit from it has been a huge blessing. And I would absolutely love to bless you, the mother watching this video, and your child with a free music class on YouTube. In real life, these classes are typically 30 to 45 minutes, but I think my time limit is 15 minutes. So these videos, at least until I get enough subscribers and get verified and everything, they're going to be relatively short. They're only going to be 10 to 15 minutes. I would really love it if you would subscribe and join me for music class on the first Friday of each month if you have an infant or toddler, or on the second Friday of each month if you have a preschooler. And of course, you don't have to get on Friday. If a different day after that works for you, obviously, they'll be on YouTube probably forever. I want to thank you in advance if you watched this video and you decided to go ahead and subscribe. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me a chance. I started my YouTube channel last week, so I am extremely fresh, but I'm really looking forward to growing a community on here and blessing you and your child through music. I'm really, really looking forward to making music with you and your little one. May the Lord bless you and keep you.